game winner for Brock Nelson. It seems only fitting a Minnesota guy would score that with friends and family in here, but how much of a test was this game tonight for your team, knowing how desperate both teams were for the points?
Well, it was a real big test. I mean, we pushed really hard yesterday, and we're all over Detroit, and felt like we should have won, and that's sometimes a little bit taxing. We came in here playing a very good Minnesota team who extremely desperate trying to get in, and I thought our first period was fine. The second period, they out-battled us. They won all the pucks. They won all the races. We talked about that after the second period, about fixing that part of our game, and it would fix everything else, and it did. I thought the power play was good. We obviously got a power play goal. I thought our penalty kill early in the game, we took way too many penalties, but they didn't allow us that game to get away from us. It could have got away from us early with all the penalties that we took. So high commitment and some big saves, and we're able to hang in there and get it done.
Obviously, you aren't in charge of calling penalties, but when a game happens like this where it seems like there are a plentiful amount of penalties being called and maybe a couple that aren't going your way, how do you keep the guys on the bench focused on the task at hand?
Well, it starts with me. I have to stay focused on, let's just play the game. We can't control what the referees are calling or not calling, so just play through it. That's what you're going to have to do if we can get in the playoffs. You're going to have to play through stuff that you disagree with, and you play through it, and you keep your focus on what you need to do. And I thought we were able to do that, because there was a couple I thought that they missed on us that I thought we should have been on the power play a couple more times, but it's not there. We got it done, so I'm not complaining.
A couple of players I'd like to touch on. First, Jordan Eberle, who has had some great chances over the last couple of weeks, especially over the last week or so, and just wasn't able to capitalize. Nice to see him get rewarded, and hopefully that can kind of translate into maybe some more offense for him moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Ebbs has had numerous chances in the last number of games to find the back of net, but sometimes when you're getting all those chances, they're not going in. The best thing is just to keep playing, just play with all the details, no cheating in his game, and he hasn't, and he stayed with it, and you sort of get rewarded, and you get one, you get two, you get the confidence back, and you slot lighter. So I'm glad he got that goal. So there's a big burden off his back.
On defense, Scott Mayfield, very active on the PK, had some shot attempts himself, some big blocks, but what else stood out about his game in a game where you needed that battle level from your team?
Well, the one thing that Minnesota does very well is they attack your net. I think guys like Parise and Stahl, I mean, they really try to get on the inside, and you need those determined guys back there that don't get pushed out of the way, and I thought Maisie did a really good job. He's done a really good job on the penalty kill all year. He's a big body who's got strength down low, but he's got length, and he can break up plays with that long stick. So he was been really good the last couple games.